In this video, we will discuss one of the key concepts in programming called as iteration, which means you want to execute a piece of code more than one time. You can do that through while loop, or you can do it through a for loop. Let's say if you wanted to print numbers between 1 and 10, you can use that you can do that through a while loop. So you can say for I in range 10. Now range is a function that creates a sequence of numbers from 0 to n. So in this case, range 10 would create a sequence of numbers from 0 to 10. And if I wanted to print I, so I just want to print all the numbers from 0 to 10. So if I run this code, you will see that from 0 to 10 the numbers are printed. You can do the same thing using while loop as well, and I'm going to show you how. So if you wanted to do the same thing using while loop, which means if you wanted to print the first 10 numbers using while loop, you can I'll just comment out the code for the for loop and I'll run the while loop. So while loop is you start with I equals 0, then you write a condition while I less than 10, okay, and then you say print I. So what this is doing, it's starting with I equals 0, and then it's always checking is I less than 10, and if I is less than 10 you print the I, and then of course you have to increment the I each time you enter the while loop. So each time you enter the while loop you increment the I by 1. So what will happen is first time I is 0, so it will print I, and then it will make the value of the I as 1, and it'll come back here. It will check if I is less than 10. So if 1 is less than 10, yes, that's true, so it will print 1. Then it'll make the I 2. Then it'll go back to the while loop. It will say is 2 less than 10. The answer is yes, so it will print 2 and it will make I 3, and then it will go back and check the condition is 3 less than 10. Yes, 3 is indeed less than 10, so it will print 3, and then it will make the I 4, and it'll go here. It keep doing this until I becomes 9. So when I is 9, it will say is I less than 10. 9 is less than 10, so it will print 9, and then it will come out here. It will print, it will make I as I equals I plus 1, so I equals 9 plus 1, so I is 10, and it will go back here. It will say is 10 less than 10. 10 is not less than 10. 10 is equal to 10, so the condition is false, and it will come out of the while loop. So I'm going to clear the console and show this in action. So when I run this code, you will see that 0 to 9 is being printed, and also you can see here that when it comes out of the while loop, the value of the I is 10, right? And that's how when the value of the I becomes 10, it says is 10 less than 10. No, that condition is false, and it comes out of the while loop. So this is the way you can do same thing in for loop, and you can achieve pretty much the same thing using a while loop as well. Thank you very much.